Hi, it's Laurie Zerga, and I'm having a super business tip for you. Uh, before we get started, I want to make sure you know this is a really exciting week for me. I am winding everything up for my event January 28th and 29th, where I bring business owners together to really to learn and think about their business on a bigger scale. So let me get into the super tip. What I've been talking about, what the process that I go through and I will go through at the workshop will be to really envision your business and think really, really big. Like what is possible? And then to notice the gaps from where you are to where you would love to be, and then define the steps that you can take. So some of the steps that we've been talking about might include working with corporations, large institutions. We've been talking about a lot of different ways to find out how you can leverage and grow your business. And today what I want to talk about are systems, because to be able to really grow your business, you want to have systems in place. Now, what do I mean by systems? I think of systems as kind of recipes. They're step-by-step processes for anything in your business. Anything from how do you set up your training to how do you invoice your clients, how do you bring your clients in so that you're not doing everything off the cuff every time you do it. And this is really, really important if you are going to be working with a large client that you need to roll things out. Maybe you start in one office and then roll to multiple offices, or maybe you repeat the same training for a whole campus or something like that. So I think you get the idea. Hi Molly, thanks for joining. So what is it that you could do? So I think of these as recipes, and I really learned about doing this when I was a little girl. My nanny, I'm Italian, my great-grandmother would cook all the time. Frittata, our family spaghetti sauce. She'd make raviolis from scratch. She'd make biscotti, frittata, torta, and she just would whip it up. And I didn't know how to do it, but I wanted to learn. So I'd follow her around and I'd write all the directions. And that's kind of like a recipe, and that's what I think of as part of these systems and these steps and processes for things that you do over and over in your business. It's in your head and you know how to do it, but the minute you want to hire somebody else in to help you, then if you have these systems set up, first of all, it makes it easier for you to do it over and over. And secondly, when you bring somebody in, it helps to train them. And third, if you have to scale really big and go to a lot of different, repeat the same thing over and over, then it's a really good thing to do. Now, what some people don't know is that 97% of franchises succeed. That's a really great statistic. And why is that? It's because it's a turnkey operation. All of the steps and processes are in place, and there's a formula and a recipe, if you will. Sorry, the recipe fun, but I'm a foodie. It's all set and ready to go. So all you have to do is follow the directions and you'll be successful if you have a franchise. So think about your business and how you could turn it into a much easier, ready to go activities, from everything from how you invoice your clients to how you interact with new prospects, to how you do training or whatever it is that you do. You can create a process around it. So that's really my super tip today, and I'll go dive deeper into that in workshops and seminars that I may have over this year. And of course, I do have one coming up January 28th and 29th. I've got quite a few people signed up. I'm super excited to share this information in a in-depth way, and that should be really good. So that's about all I have for today. There is a link noted in the comments, so please go ahead and click on that if you want to find more about my event. And if not, today, summarizing, our super tip is about building systems and how important that is as a foundation for your business to succeed, particularly if you want to scale it or repeat this business. Maybe you want to create a chain. Maybe you want to work with government agencies or institutions or big corporations. So how and having those systems in place, it makes it super easy to talk about because it's all very clear and concise. So that's the system piece. That's one of the main areas that we look at. First, again, is envisioning. Second is looking at the gaps. Third is starting to strategize and define the actions that you can take so you can have really clear focus for the year. And then the last are what are the kinds of systems and back ends operations that you need to put in place. I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.